Amexem Almanac. Amexem Almanac.
Islam. Today we are going to bring a call of remembrance to Moorish mother Madam Margueret Vayo, and I put the L because she's a Moorish mother who was brought to the Americas many years ago, and she lived to be 100 years, 9 months. This is January 15th, 1890. This will be added to the story time playlist. I recommend that you go and listen to the reading of Jamin Ali, which is also within the story time playlist. Study, 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 and find your brothers and sisters that they try to cover up with time and dust, and then you bring back call of remembrances to your brothers and sisters. Story of Moorish Maiden who was brought to America many years ago. Special to the Herald Examiner Cable. Boston, January 15th. Madam Margueret Vayo, a full-blooded Moor with a remarkable history, as all Moors do, has just passed here at the advanced age of 100 years, 9 months, and 2 days. She was born May 10th, 1789 in Morocco. Her father was a man of repute in his country as a musician and royal entertainer, as a lot of Moors are, even in these days, even the sleeping ones, they're all in entertainment. In regards to the circuses and all, that's where it all started. She came to this country when very young and was brought here by Captain Jesse Hollister of Burlington, Vermont, who had been a captain in the Revolutionary War and was an old gentleman when he adopted her. In her girlhood, there was only one store in all Burlington. Here she married Louis Vayo, a Frenchman. Well, she took on the Vayo, so I'd like to know the maiden name, or Namen. I see in a lot of these papers the mothers was fighting against the violation of their nationality by having the men's Namen placed over their Namen. They wanted to keep their Namens. They said it was a violation of their nationality. Even in the 1800s, the mothers were saying that. And here her 11 children were born. She had received an excellent education at a convent in Montreal and trained her children to speak several languages. There you go, mothers. So she knew exactly who she was, and her babies knew too. And all of these descendants are running around today in the Americas. About 40 years ago, a fever deprived her of all her hair, but it grew out again, and when she passed, she had a full head of long white silken hair. What's it say in the Quran? Don't be ashamed of your gray hair. Honor your gray hair because you're honoring your ancestors indeed. Don't try to hide it. It says that she had skin like gold satin, with scarcely a wrinkle, the whole set in a frame of white glossy hair. Her eldest son, Louis Vayo, still lives and has achieved fame as a world-renowned imitator of birds and animals. And it goes on to speak about her children and grandchildren being entertainers. I could not find an image of Mother Madam Vayo. Even on the family's site of Find a Grave, it didn't even have an image. But we still call to remembrance honoring this mother, Madam Vayo, who was known to be the blood of the Moors in the 1800s, again in the Americas. And it didn't talk about her being brought over here by slavery or nothing. It said that she was adopted, but we're going to go look up Captain Jesse Hollister, in which I could not find an image on him neither, not even by his own family. I'm going to go ahead and close out. I just wanted to show again honors to the Moorish mother and making sure I call to remembrance these Moors, because if not, they'd be forgotten. Just like Jamin Ali. Wasn't nobody talking about his story, but we got his story documented just like we got this Moorish mother's story documented that nobody else is talking about. And she has all kinds of Moorish babies running around. I leave you in love and peace. Divine honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Divine and National Movement of the world.